One book, one idea. The Mountain is You by Brianna Wiest. And one of the most interesting ideas in the book is that self-sabotage isn't proof that something is wrong with you. It's often a survival strategy that no longer serves the person you're becoming. That perspective completely changed the way I looked at my own habits. Instead of judging myself for overthinking, procrastinating, or doubting every decision, I started wondering what those behaviors were trying to protect me from. What I appreciated most about this book is that it never pretends to have all the answers. It doesn't tell you exactly who to become or hand you a perfect formula for happiness. Instead, it feels like a quiet conversation that gently points you inward, helping you ask better questions and discover your own answers. Throughout the book, Wiest explores themes like resilience, emotional intelligence, self-awareness, and healing in a way that feels practical instead of overwhelming. She explains why we repeat the same patterns, why familiar situations often feel safer than healthier ones, and why real growth begins when we're willing to understand ourselves instead of constantly criticizing ourselves. One idea that really stayed with me is that healing isn't a smooth journey toward permanent comfort. It's uncomfortable, disruptive, and sometimes painful because it asks us to let go of the identities, beliefs, and routines that once kept us safe. But that discomfort isn't a sign that we're failing. It's often a sign that we're finally changing. I also loved that every chapter leaves you with something practical to reflect on, instead of simply pointing out what's wrong. The book acknowledges your emotions first, then encourages you to take small, intentional steps forward. That balance between compassion and accountability made the message feel incredibly genuine. By the time I finished reading, I understood why so many people describe it as feeling less like a self-help book and more like a personal coaching session. Rather than motivating me with empty positivity, it reminded me that mental strength isn't believing nothing bad will happen. It's trusting that I'll be able to handle whatever does. My biggest takeaway is that the hardest mountain I'll ever climb isn't the one in front of me, it's the one within me.